Hi, Cancer. So today I'm going to do Cancer and Pisces. This is the what your current energies are in your love life tarot reading. You guys remember to check out your bi-weekly love readings. I just uploaded that for Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini. Remember to check those out. Those are all coming out over these next 2 days or so. So you guys, this is for Cancer. This is for you. If you're a Cancer sun, moon rising, Venus, right? Then this reading is for you. So let's have a look at what your current status of right now, your current status of your love life is, okay? And what it is that there's somebody working against you. There's something working against you in the past. I feel like you guys are having trouble trusting in the unknown and trusting that everything will be okay in the end. And it's because there's somebody around you who's just negative. There's somebody around you who capitalizes off of things being hidden, things being confusing. They make money off of making you, or off of taking advantage of you when you're in a position of being confused. And this person is working against you. Now, this person is doing this by blocking energy. They're doing this by possibly making you depressed, by making you not want to move forward, by blocking your ability to move forward, right? They're also doing this by not sending you communication as well. Now, the reason why this person is doing this is because this person, they're getting recognition. When they don't send you messages, they get recognition. And also because they like the recognition that they get whenever they do this, right? It's also because a lot of you guys, whatever it is that you're working on is going to be 100%. This is A1, and you guys are going to get what you want in love, okay? You guys are going to get amazing love in your life, or you guys are having an amazing love connection with somebody right now in your life. And it's so amazing. It's like this person, you're getting the recognition, and everything is beautiful, and it's because you trusted. It's because God is ordaining and agreeing with your love life. And so you got somebody around you who they don't want you to have it. So they're trying to send you dark energy. There could be somebody sending you dark energy and stuff like that. The main thing that's happening is that you're just not taking up the opportunities to move forward that are coming towards you, because you don't really deem them as very well, and because you're kind of in a low space to feel optimistic about moving forward. Some of you guys, you don't exercise, and it's also blocking the energy in your life just because it's a lot of stored up, pent up anger and emotions, and rage and stuff like that, that you would expend out of your body. If you moved more, you would expend it out of your body, but you don't expend it enough. So when they throw energy your way, it sits in you, and so it fucks with you. Okay. And the reason why people are doing this is because you're fucking amazing. It's because whatever you got going on, Cancer, is beautiful. You guys have something working out perfectly, okay? And it's working out perfectly because a lot of you guys understand, if you before were ungrounded, if there was somebody in your life that was ungrounded in some way, shape, or form, you see it. At the very end of the day, you see it. You might not be changing anything about it. They might not be out of your life, but you see them that way. So everything is moving forward and you're getting recognition. A lot of you guys are dealing with baby narcissists, up and down, left or right. A lot of your fucking slutty friends, they're baby narcissists and stuff, right? And this is how I talk, you guys. By the way, I should probably say this in the beginning of the reading. Listen, if you get offended easily, then, just understand that, and you want to watch these readings. I understand you just like Barbie, but you don't, but sometimes it triggers you. This is how I talk, okay? I do readings every day for people who sleep with people's husbands and stuff like that. It's bothering me and it triggers me sometimes, okay? And I go the fuck off. And I'm sorry. That's my fault. I know you shouldn't judge people. I get it. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't want you in my life personally. And I'm just being 100%. I've always been A1 and 100%. I will never lie, okay? You like to spread your legs for married men. I think it's disgusting. And if I'm picking up on the energy of it, I think it's disgusting. I feel ashamed for you. And I know you probably feel ashamed of yourself. And that's probably why you are too triggered to listen to the truth. A lot of you guys, you've been building a reality based off of lies. The younger you are and the faster you snap out of it, the better. Because if you wait too long to snap out of an illusion that you're building up, you're gonna fall from from level 100 to ground zero in 5 seconds, and it's gonna be really painful, and the fall might even kill you. And so that's why I tell the truth, so that you can stop building realities off of fake illusions and stuff like that. If you don't like the fucking truth, you already get me annoyed. It's not like I don't want you around. It's just like, if you're going to be that offended that you have everything rude to say, and that we can't have comments because you're going to attack me because you're a fucking dirty Capricorn slut, then we're not going to have comments, okay? And then everybody's going to be more upset because, they can't share their opinion. They can't share how they feel, and they don't feel like they're a part of anything. And I'm just not going to put up with the abuse. But at the same time, I know I shouldn't judge people. And I know that's what triggers most people who are normal when they get up and say anything rude. It's because, sometimes I'm saying things that's offensive, and I understand that. Ultimately, I'm doing a reading. What the fuck is wrong with you fucking people? If you want to do commentary, go watch those commentary YouTube videos. If you want a reading and you want to hear what I have to say, come watch my reading. Enough is enough, okay? I never really told nobody to leave. I said if you're gonna have a fucking problem, you could leave. I'm not saying you have to leave, okay? If you want to be by me, feel free. But let me be who the fuck I am, and you could be who you are. Let me be who the fuck I am, and you could be a dirty slut, and I could read on it, but I could say you're a dirty fucking slut. And feel free to go be that way. Fine. Go ahead. Wreck marriages, contract diseases. Feel free. But ultimately, sometimes I say shit and it's offensive and rude. And sometimes when I say that, it's wrong. And I understand that. And I am sorry. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and say sorry unless I genuinely didn't mean to offend you. Sometimes when I say stuff, I'm trying to offend you. So get the fuck over it and understand that if you're messing in people's homes and you're dealing with a real psychic, she's going to get offended. Okay? If you're messing in people's homes and you feel ashamed of yourself for doing it, and you're sitting next to a psychic, she's going to feel offended and ashamed too. She's going to feel those feelings of disgust, and she's going to curse you out because she doesn't deal with those heavy feelings of disgust in herself. And she wants to understand why the fuck you put up with that shit. So that's what it is. Okay? If you don't like the truth in readings and you want people to sugarcoat shit until their fucking legs fall off, feel free. You're the only bitch that's going to be walking with crutches. You're the only bitch that's going to be getting divorced at 50, unattractive, fat, disease-ridden, and unwanted and undesirable with far less options that you would have had. If you would have just listened to me when you were 20 and stopped dealing in bullshit, then you would have more options. And if you started listening to me when you were 65, but I've been here since you were 20, and then finally you fucking dropped the bullshit and you started following a straight and narrow path. Okay? I'm tired of people being offended by me speaking my truth. That's why a lot of bitches around me drop dead and they get AIDS. Okay? Stop being mad at people speaking their truth. Stop abandoning people because they're telling their truth. You don't abandon that guy that says, truthfully, I just want to use you for sex. You don't abandon him, but you abandon your female friend because she can't have sex with you and give you that validation, that solar plexus energy that you think that that's how you need to get it. No, you can get the same energy working out. You can get the same validation saying, I'm going to do 15 push-ups and doing 15 push-ups. You feel the same amount of validation that you do if you had sex with some guy who doesn't care about you. I'm just giving you the fucking facts and the wisdom. And if you want to abandon people because they do that, fine. But know that that's the reason why. That's your fate. So when you contract and get your fate and you're sitting there with your fate, stop fucking complaining. Okay? That's why we go around in a circle for hours and hours and hours. You need to get used to hearing the truth. Okay? Life is the truth. Death is the truth. So is creation. That's why you haven't done neither. That's why you haven't lived your life, you haven't changed, and you haven't created anything for yourself because you're a liar. And if you want to do that, you better listen to the fucking truth. And if you don't like me, that's fine. Like I said, you can go somewhere else. I'm not kicking you out. But if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. I'm not chaining anybody down. Just understand that about me. Y'all want to be accepted for being homewreckers and trollopy sluts. Dirty fucking sluts. Can we ring the bell? Oh, dirty sluts. Y'all want me to sit here and be okay with you guys being homewreckers and stuff like that, and I'm fucking not. Just like how I might want you to sit there and be okay with me speaking my truth. It's the same fucking thing. And can't you see? That's why God linked us together. I can't fucking stand you any more than you can stand me, honey. I can't stand you way more than you can't stand me. I promise you. You probably like me. I can't fucking stand you. I swear to God. So please understand that as irritated as you are by my truth is as irritated as I am by your lies. Understand that, my love, okay? If you're a dirty fucking slut, I don't want you in my life personally. I don't want you reaching out telling me you love me. It just bothers me because I genuinely love the people that I read for, and it hurts my feelings that these types of people are near me. It's disgusting, and it triggers old wounds and PTSD and stuff like that. And that's why I talk a lot about my past now. So if you're going to be a dirty slut and you don't want to hear about why the fuck I hate dirty sluts, fine. But if I told you that for the past 20-something years of my life, I dealt with dirty sluts that did nothing but tear me down when all I did was build them up, you need to understand why I can't fucking stand your dirty ass and everything you fucking represent. And I'm pissed off that God is putting me near you bitches too. I'm pissed off that God put me next to you guys. Trust me. I'm pissed off that this is a storyline. I'm annoyed by this. I used to get better storylines. I'm annoyed by this. Okay? I'm just as annoyed as you are. This is the storyline right now. Deal with it. I don't get it. God gives it to me and I just read it out and shut the fuck up about it. Enough is enough. I'm putting up and dealing with it too. It's my channel and I got all this disgusting, dirty pussy, dirty girls all over my shit. So get over it already and listen to the truth. And maybe you'll meet a guy who actually cares about you and he's not married and not a narcissist. Some ancestor's trying to protect you from getting raped by some narcissist and getting used up by some manipulator who's married and never going to leave his wife. He's going to just ruin your life. You got some ancestor working through me and pissing me the fuck off. This shit pisses me off. I hate this storyline. This is not my love life. My relationship is nothing like this. Okay? Most relationships that are real and solid and for real, they're not like this. And if your relationship is like this, maybe it's time to reevaluate why you're dealing in this sort of situation. And you don't need to cut niggas away. I don't think you should ever throw people away. I don't throw nobody away. That's why you look crazy when you throw me away. That's why you get destitution, because I never throw nobody away. I just speak my truth and I pull off and I pull up back when I'm ready. And you're free to pull off and pull up back too. But you need to listen to the truth. That's why you don't have nothing. That's why you got this friend around you lying to you, because you don't like the fucking truth. All right, and that's that. And that's all I'm gonna say. Try not to do that every fucking video all the time because it's annoying. Let's just get into the damn reading and just deal with it. I don't understand why you can't just listen to the truth and be okay with it. I don't understand. If it triggers you, then it's probably because some part of you thinks it's true. So what's wrong with listening to it and getting some keys and some wisdom and some truth and pulling off with some fucking keys? What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all want to start your car, y'all have no fucking keys, and you want to press the bitch that went inside and got it for you and press me and pull off and decimate me and wonder why when you pulled off your car crashed because you're a fucking idiot. Or you pulled off, you started your tire, you started your car, you realized all your tires were slashed. It's because you're disrespecting the same bitch that sat there and got the keys for you. I went through life and grabbed the keys for you. I'm not even a dirty slut and I know all the keys to dirty sluthood. So please settle the fuck down and understand that if you're a dirty fucking girl, your love life is going to be pathetic. Close your legs and read a fucking book. Okay? So something you want is not coming in. Okay? Because there's people around you blocking you, because it's better that they block you than you go be with this narcissist that's using you for sex. Okay? Who's married. Okay? And they don't want to make you such and such from a certain show. They don't want to make you certain people who are homewreckers. Maybe you're not that bad of a person. You don't deserve to be a homewrecker. Maybe if your dad passed away and he's in spiritual form, maybe he doesn't want you to think that that's manhood. But it's like when niggas pull up and they're speaking, truth is love. You know how much I have to love who I am and love what I do to speak the truth? I could be bullshitting everybody just like everybody else does, and I could be up there with some of the biggest people. Why the fuck not? Because I can't help but speak the truth. I don't know how to not tell the truth. I don't know how to not do it. That's why my gift is the strongest, and I run them. I promise you I fucking do. I'm so grounded. Okay? And I'm not saying you're not grounded. You're valid for having feelings for this dude, but he's lying to you, and that's it. And you want to shut niggas out and be upset and stuff. He's lying to you, okay? If you know he's married. Some of you guys, it's like you're not dealing with somebody who's married, and he's not even lying to you. You're dealing with bitches that are lying to you. They're lying to you about the fact that, they're being like, it's not gonna move forward. If this person is not married, there might be bitches around you lying, saying that, he is, right? It's because that bitch, listen, when you're dealing with a married man, you know, okay? Listen to me. If you're dealing with a man and it's been 2 years and no wife, no woman, no nothing, not even a spam call has called you about this man, he is not married. You just got a lot of bitches around you that are jealous of you, and they are trying to split up your relationship because they're miserable. And oftentimes when you get in relationships, that's when you realize how many crazy bitches are your friends. That's why a lot of people stop being friends with a lot of women when they get into a relationship. When you get in a relationship, you realize how many girls around you were the reason why you couldn't have a relationship before. Okay? And they might have thought that they were protecting you. No, they weren't. They were the reason why, because they're psychotic, they're jealous, they're dirty, they're competitive, they want to lay on him, they're just trying to have whatever. They have their psychosis and they don't deal with it, and they just project it onto you. And when you're the honest person in the group, they project all their psychosis onto you, and all you do is introspect and look inside of yourself. And I'm tired. I hate being around groups of slutty girls. Okay? And if you're a slutty girl, just get away from me. Okay? I hate you. You women have done nothing but ruin my life. I promise. There is not one girl I've met that's a slut that has done anything good for me. I don't want you in my life anyways. So just get away from me so I don't have your storyline. So we could do readings for people who are kind of like me, who don't deal with married men, okay? Who don't deal with men who don't care about them and want niggas to lie to them, okay? Just come away from me and stop being so bitter, watching the readings, not liking it, because you're trying to drag down AdSense. You're trying to drag down, because you're trying to be in my accounts. But it's like, honey, but do you have a job? A lot of you guys that did that, Astro World, your children died. A lot of you guys, you lost your kids were sick, or you went to Astro World and you had decimation in your life. And that's what happens when you think you're going to disrespect the psychic, and you think you're going to just take advantage of me and be unsupportive and be fucked up to me when all I did was tell the truth. And that's why you went into the concert and all you did was pay for your ticket and go in there and follow all the rules, and then you almost died. And that's what you fucking deserve. That's what you niggas did to me. I don't fucking care. You come around me, you look at the picture, I'm clearly beautiful. I don't need to do that stuff. So why do you come around girls that are more beautiful than you? They don't have to do that stuff. Just put on some fucking makeup and read a book. Those beautiful girls, they read books. Read a fucking book. That's not about sex and how to suck his dick. Read a book about STIs. Maybe you wouldn't have so many. Okay? And stop rolling up next to the girl that spent her whole life in a book and being upset that she's spitting facts. I spent my whole life in a book. That's all niggas ever told me to do was read. All I did was read. So you can't be mad at me when I'm just spitting facts and I don't have no emotions for you because I knew this shit when I was 13. What the fuck is wrong with you? You guys are grown-ass, old-ass women fucking around with married men. It's disgusting and it's pathetic. And you come around me and you think you're going to decimate my business. You're fucking not. Your children will die and then you will die. You will never destroy me. You can never. You will die first. And that's a promise from everything inside of me and from everything that I love. You will die first. I'm spitting my truth and you think you're going to stop me? Somebody fucking stop me. But you couldn't stop that nigga Travis Scott, right? How come you couldn't stop him? Dummy. Stupid fucking fake ass sluts. A lot of you bitches live in Long Island. You got so fat since I met you. Your dad's in the fucking mob. Your family's garbage. You guys are mafia trash. You're hardly even in the mob. Trash bags. Ghetto ass, ratchet ass, rancid ass white bitches with no fucking mommies. And your dad wants nothing to do with you. And that's your fucking life story. And then you're mad as fuck. Get the fuck away from me, you disgusting, dirty ass fucking cancer sluts. I hate you guys. Get away from me, okay? If you're a dirty slut, get the fuck away from me. If you know that you don't have any morals, and if some guy walked down the street, you say I would sleep with him, stay away from me. Okay? Stay away from me. You're a dirty girl and you're not on my level. Okay? Sometimes people get on social media because they want to meet other bitches that are kind of similar to them, or girls who want to come up and they're genuine and stuff. They don't want to meet and hang out with dirty fucking disgusting wannabe housewives that will never be housewives because no man trusts you enough to leave you in the house. No man who actually could go out and provide for a woman would trust you to leave you in the house. And you're not pretty enough to not be trusted. Those women that are pretty and that those men don't care, when they get old, they drop them and go find a woman they could trust. When those women get old and useless, they drop them. Because those women were fucking, all those women you see getting divorced on TV and oh, this person, they were dirty sluts fucking around the whole time when they were married. And then their husband cheated once. They wanted to sit there and have a big commotion. But all they did was cheat on him. So when he cheated and found love, he just dumped her and moved on. And she was mad, but the whole time when he was at work working, she could have been working herself and getting her money up. So when he left her, if that's what he was gonna do, right? Then she could have had a place to stay. She could have had her own mean of income. But she wasn't working. She was just fucking around and lying about it. And then when she gets divorced, she wants to cry about how this nigga's not giving her enough alimony. But she's a grade A narcissist. And a lot of you guys, you sit there and you side with those girls over your real fucking friends. And once again, another fucking traumatic experience with women siding with women who lie to them over women who tell them the truth. It's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. And I already made peace with my mom about doing that to her when I was a little girl. I was little and didn't know any better. And as soon as I knew better, I changed. I shouldn't have to keep on going through this with you guys. Please leave me alone. you're a trashy ass slut and you can't get over the fact that every woman, that the fact that you look in that picture, that gorgeous girl and all her gorgeous friends, the girls that are on her level, they can't fucking stand you. That's why those pretty girls don't hang. That's why you didn't get a bid from the pretty sorority. That's why they didn't invite you out. That's why when you came to Formal Rush, they didn't pull up by you and hang out and talk to you, because they feel like you're going to be sitting there rushing and bum rushing their boyfriends and stuff. And then you want to be in a sorority filled with women. You want to be on a cheer squad filled with women, but then the first thing you do is stab bitches in the back and try to smear your vagina all over their boyfriend's face. And you want to wonder why you can't hang out with the pretty girls, because you just want to vamp off of them, use their looks, look better because they look good, so you can get in with their guys. And they're just going to set you up with the guys that they know have diseases, and then boom. That's how it goes. Danielle. Come on now. Boom. Close your legs. And stop. It's like, stop. I already told you what happened to me by siding with those dirty sluts. Stop siding with dirty sluts over your fucking friends. Stop it. Tired of it. Oh, guys, nobody can speak their truth. That's so exhausting. It's like you can't go nowhere now. It's like there used to be a different reality where people used to just be free to be who they were. These readings were never this heavy before because none of these types of broads were near me before. And you bitches just come by people and you cling on. That's what you do to married men, and you destroy their homes. And you bitches are the reason why their families get destroyed. So when you get picked up and murdered by a serial killer, everybody's happy about it, and then you're mad. But that's what everybody, because that's the only option. You don't just leave when people ask you to leave. You don't leave when you're shamed into leaving, but you shame your friends into leaving you. So you saw women walk away from you. So why don't you just leave when you feel ashamed? Why don't you just leave when you know that, okay, if you really believe that it's okay to be a side piece, then why don't you just be proud about it? Why don't you just be loud and proud about it? Because you know it's wrong and you're just trying to tear me down and suppress my voice, and more people are going to die. People are going to continue to die, okay? Keep on hanging out near me, think I'm nobody. I'm taking the lives of people you love. I'm pretty sure I'm something. I'm pretty sure I'm somebody, honey. I'm pretty sure I am, babe. I'm pretty sure I am. Everybody could be super triggered all they want. It doesn't matter. I could go on any other platform. I went on Facebook, maxed out friends on Facebook. I could go on Reddit, max out friends. But that's what I do where I go whenever I'm not bothered. You guys just keep on bothering me on YouTube. And for some reason, God wants me on YouTube because when I got off YouTube, what happened? Coronavirus. Come on now. Niggas couldn't breathe until I came back. And then, oh, the day I came back, then they shut down the state of New York. Get real. You fucking dirty bitches. God wants me here, and that's why he's clapping you guys, and he's just telling me to keep on coming back on, even though I don't want to be around you bitches. I don't want to be around you. Just come away from people who don't want you. A lot of you guys, that's what's blocking your trust and faith in the unknown. You come around bitches. You know I'm going to be sitting there ripping into you, but you still come around because you want to be a hater. You, oh, I'm going to drag down the algorithm for her because I think I know what the algorithm does. No, it doesn't do anything, honey. And when you turn around and your little sister is dead, and you turn around and people that you love and even yourself, you got a tumor in your breast and all that extra shit, that's because you keep on fucking. You keep on going to niggas' houses and fucking with them. That's what happens. That's what happens when you show up in people's houses and you fuck with them. Because you're mad about something. Because you're mad that they told the truth. Come on now. You don't even have a funny feeling that it's not the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. Just listen to the words. You don't even have to listen if you don't want to. Don't fucking ever feel bad for me. Don't ever come on my channel and do nothing but laugh. I don't care, okay? I'm just saying. It's like, this is exhausting at this point. It's been months. It's like, get away from me. But that's those girls. The way that I'm irritated is what's going on inside of their body. I'm just waiting for them to die. But at the same time, it's like, I know that there's something more to this. I'm going to uncover this. But I'm the reason why they didn't. But I'm the reason why they have no charges on their records and stuff like that. So that's how you're treating the lady that made sure you didn't get charges on your records. Don't worry about it. Jess's mom, she would have fucked you over. She was getting ready to fuck you over with Jess. That's why she went and got a lawyer quietly. She already had one. She's gonna fuck all you other dumb, dirty, poor white bitches over. I'm the reason why you don't have nothing on your record. That's how you repay me. You sit there, set me up for a gang rape, and then be mad when I'm mad at you. because you set me up for a gang rape. So I'm not interested in that. And it didn't work because those boys love me. They love me more than they will ever love you. Okay? Get over it. Stop being a dirty slut. Close your legs and go learn something about life and leave me alone. I moved on how many times over and over and over again. You keep on following me. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I want you guys all dead. I wish you guys all would die. Okay? So in the recent past, it's like a lot of you guys, you were putting the stuff that you were supposed to be dealing with, right? In your love life, you were putting it on other people. You're supposed to be dealing with the fact that you don't love yourself, right? You're supposed to be dealing with the fact that you need to go through a transformation. You were putting it on other people. That's what you were doing, Cancer. That's why I separate Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I happen to hold no placements just in case anybody who cared, anybody who most of you guys want to know, how could she have this opinion? How could she? But I'm beautiful. So clearly I talk to myself like this. I'm beautiful. Clearly I tell myself the truth. I'm just trying to help you out. But if you want to be ugly, you can go to somebody else. I don't care. Everything I touch is beautiful. So I don't know how to make things ugly. Go hang out with the ugly bitch. There's lots of ugly bitches that have tarot channels. And their channels are way bigger than mine. And they lie way more than I could ever lie. So go on over there and go hang out with your crew. And maybe you wouldn't be dying from cancer. Maybe you'd be creating a new world with other bitches that are just as bitter as you. You bitches get cancer when you come and hang around bitches that are not on your level. That's why you get cancer. Because you come around girls that don't like you. And then you still hang around them even though they've already made it very clear they don't want you in their life. They told you it. And they would like you to leave them alone. And you keep on being obsessed. So you get cancer. Okay? A lot of you guys got cancer. And you're having a hard time accepting that that's why you got it. You keep on putting your fears on me and disturbing me. You're going to get cancer and die. Your children are going to die at Astro World. And I'm going to be laughing about it. Yes, I'm going live about it very soon. Yes, I'm going to turn on the comments and stuff. I guess I am going to turn on the comments, but not for everybody. Obviously, 5 months and up. I don't care. Obviously, 5 months and up. I don't give a shit. If you want to interrupt the reading, fine. I'm not going to get triggered. I promise you, I don't care that much about anybody. I'm learning to not care about nobody but myself. Thank you for beating out the empath in me. It will never steal my gifts, but it will certainly keep me alive for much longer. Okay? Thank you for teaching me. I'm learning from you more than you're ever learning. More than you've learned from yourself and more than you're learning from me, even though I'm yelling out the truth. Every day I come on and tell the truth. And every day you keep on trying to thwart me. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. You guys are so pathetic. So why were you going through this judgment? Because you guys are sociopaths. You guys got the truth. You don't accept the truth when it comes to you. Okay? When somebody tells you that they're not interested in you, when somebody shows you that they're not interested in you, you don't accept it, Cancer. You don't accept it. Some of you guys, you had something happen, Astro World. You weren't expecting it. Good. That's what you deserved. That's what happens when you fucking do that to me. I'm a person. I matter. And I'm not turning up committing suicide. You will. You'll commit suicide while you're dancing. I've never not been able to breathe while I dance. I've never not been able to breathe and not been able to grab water and catch my breath. But I'm sure a lot of you guys got that feeling. 50,000 of you guys got that feeling yesterday. More subscribers than I've ever had, right? More subscribers than I've ever had knew that feeling on Sunday. And I enjoyed hearing about it on Monday. I'm still enjoying hearing about it every day. And hearing about everything that's going on. I think it's so funny what happened to you guys. I think you deserve it. Okay? That's the type of trash. But you're the type of, but it's only the dirty slut that wrecks marriages is the dirty slut that goes to a Travis Scott concert. Period. If you go to Travis Scott concerts, you wreck marriages. Period. So a lot of you guys, you feel ashamed because you got a secret life. Some of you guys, you got a secret life. You got a secret way of doing things. You have a double side. You got two lives, and you feel ashamed because you got AIDS. And the AIDS transmuted, it transcended the first life and hit the second one, right? It transcended the fake life and hit the real one, right? And you're mad about it. But that's what happens when you keep on hanging around bitches that you shouldn't be around, Teresa. When you coming around bitches that don't like you. Clearly, she doesn't like you, but you still want to be in her sorority. You want to hang out with her friends. What are you doing? You know I don't like you. So why are you coming around? And then you're mad because you got AIDS. I told you. I'm glad you got it. I think you deserve it, right? Because you were a dirty slut and you wrecked a relationship. I think you deserve that. And you dragged him into your life just to drop him and kick him out. I think you deserve AIDS. Good. Because you wrecked him. You wrecked a relationship. And he wasn't interested in her. Please. But you wrecked a relationship just so you could end up getting AIDS because you dropped him anyways. You didn't care. You split him up from his relationship, and then when he wasn't doing good for you, you just dropped him. I'm glad you got AIDS, you stupid slut. That's not how you do Nigerian brothers. That's not how you do Nigerian boys, especially your bum men. You don't do them that way. You're gonna get destitution. They're not dirty and African American. Their ancestors still love them. Their ancestors watched over them enough to not get picked up in the slave trade. So clearly, their ancestors are always with them. His mother passed on and stuff like that. His mother passed on when he was younger. But yeah, his mother's with him and she's protecting him, and she didn't fucking like you. Okay. And that's why you got that destitution in your life. I'm tired of you desperate ass Cancer sluts. She's not even a Cancer, but she watches these readings because the Pisces readings don't resonate with her because she doesn't have love in her life. And the Pisces collective is fighting to remain in love and stay in a vibration of love. And they're fighting strong enough that that message doesn't come up for those people. So just come away from people who don't want to be near you. Enough is enough. Come away. A lot of you guys, you got you had an experience that was a total no, but it was so humiliating how it was a no that you don't even know how to deal with it. You don't know where to start. You feel so bad about yourself and so embarrassed and humiliated. You feel so torn apart and tarnished and stuff like that because something was a no and you're too humiliated to understand that everybody here is a no. And so your psychopathy is acting up, okay? And you're disturbing women that are way above you and that don't care about you, okay? If you're a dirty girl, I cannot say that enough. If you're a dirty girl, there's so many people that don't care if you're dirty or not, but they probably don't read on your situation. They just don't pick up on that energy, okay? Don't worry about it. I got something for those stupid bitches. I know what God does in my life. I know why he's doing this to me, okay? And I never have a fight with God enough to go and lay down with a married man and give up in my faith to go lay down with some man who's already committed to somebody else, okay? I never give up my faith enough. But that's the kind of woman that you are. That's why you think your tactics work. Because you give up on faith. You give up on loving yourself and go lay down with somebody's husband. Because that's what you do. Well, I would give up. No, but most women, if she has a six-pack, she's not going to give up to the end. If she has a six-pack, if she has abs, if you see definition in her stomach, she doesn't give up till the very end. She doesn't give up till it says finish. Till she, you know that racetrack line with the white and black? She doesn't give up till her foot touches and crosses it. That she doesn't give up till then. And everybody's not like you, you dirty slut. That's why she doesn't lay down with married men. That's why, honey. A lot of you guys, if your love life isn't move, if you're dealing with a married man, it's not working. It's never gonna move, okay? And if it does, I hope it does. So he can just take you, be with you, and do what he did to his wife to you. I hope he does. I hope he puts you through all of that bullshit just so you understand, just so you get it. That's why you go through that, because you put people who don't know you, who don't care about you, people who wake up and they get set on a journey in their life to go in a certain direction. You set them on a different path. You make them want to change their mind. And because of that, that's why you die so soon. That's why it feels like your life is that's why it feels like you don't make a choice for your life and you have to just put up with this married man that shows up. That's why your life seems like that. Because that's how you make other people's lives seem when you show up and you keep on being around them even though they don't want you around them. And that's an old habit. You think, oh, I'm black, I'm gonna stay here. It's not about that black-white shit. Get the fuck on. If people don't want to fuck with you, get the fuck on. If people don't want to fuck with you, get the fuck on. If people don't want to fuck with you, get the fuck on. Period. Point blank. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. If people don't want to fuck with you, get the fuck on. I promise you, you are not missing a goddamn thing. Okay? If you're gonna come around a bitch that was bullied and got over her bully wounds and stuff, and she healed and lost niggas and stuff like that she really cares about, you're gonna lose niggas that you care about. And you're gonna never get over your bully wounds. You're gonna keep on being re-traumatized or re-triggered about being bullied. Because you're dealing with a bitch that overcame a lot of shit. It just doesn't look like it on the surface. Because she never told herself she was ugly and gave up. You were one of the girls that was the reason why she got beaten down in her life. That's who you are. You're still coming around me after all those bitches like Monica and stuff like that. After everything you took from me and stuff like that. After everything you took from everybody else. After how fake you were, you still want to come around me. After your mother died, Get the fuck out of my face. That's why she fucking died. You got AIDS from her. Get lost. Who cares about you? You don't fucking matter. You're a racist fucking white bitch and you're ugly as fuck. Okay? You're ugly. You're not nowhere nearly as pretty as heaven. That's why all you bitches are jealous as fuck as of heaven. And that's why you guys are so mad at her. Because she's way prettier than all you guys. Period. Okay? You want to still come around me and hang around me, hanging out with the likes of Lauren and stuff. And Lauren is still gonna kick your ass. She's still gonna blow your ass out. Lauren is still gonna make it. Lauren's the only woman who could wreck a marriage and make it in life. She's the only one who could wreck mad homes and pull off and make it in life and not get AIDS. You know why? Because she has autism. She's an autistic queen. She has autism. Okay, so she's very pure in her actions. And she's very smart about what she does when she goes around doing shit. And that's why nothing happens to her, but you get decimation. And it's because you don't actually like her. People just hang out with her and they drain her energy and they don't fucking appreciate her and they don't fucking like her or respect her. Period. So a while back, a lot of you guys, it's like you had a lot going on in your house. You had a lot going on in your personal life. You had a lot going on. You had a lot that you needed to attend to. You had a lot of decisions you needed to make. And it's about somebody who, it's about following your heart, even though you keep on getting people in your life that thwart you down, right? But that's why that's your life. That's why that's your story in your life. But that's how you come around people who you don't like. You don't like them, leave them alone, okay? If you don't like somebody, leave them alone, okay? You guys, for a long time, you got so much stuff on your plate. You manifested that so that you could focus on yourself. And you got so much on your plate about yourself, not even a person. It's about yourself and how invalidated you were in the distant past. That's probably why God brought you over here and sent you over somehow through lots of clicks. And over time, you finally found my channel. It's because you felt so beaten down and depressed about life. And then you get the truth about why. And that's how you repay me. That's why your children die. That's how you repay me after I tell you the truth. The truth is all you need to build something new. All you need is the truth. All you need is knowledge, and then you could create anything. All you need is knowledge. How dare you mistreat me after you get that from me? You fucking disrespectful, dirty little sluts. I don't feel good enough. I just keep on getting fatter and fatter. How come my love life, and no matter how hard I try, and then you get the truth from somebody who's not afraid to tell you the truth, and that's how you treat me. But it's like, but that's why a lot of you guys go through fucked up things. And everybody that wants to tell me to lie, you're also going to go through fucked up things too. Don't think that you're not going to get fucked over. You're creating a source and an avenue for people to get high on drugs. Okay? You're creating an avenue for people to push heroin into their veins when they're a heroin addict and they really need to get off heroin. Because that person's an amazing singer. That person has the voice of an angel. She's just so depressed, and that's why she deals with those dirty dudes. So you're supposed to tell her the truth so she can go make her music. She's got a beautiful gift in her windpipes. But because you're lying so you could get some money, so you can stay on top, that's why you're also going to wake up with cancer too. So keep your advice to yourself. I'm going to speak my fucking truth, okay? That's why all you bitches wake up with diseases, and I'm laughing about it. And I can laugh about it, pull up at GHI and stuff, get my fucking premium, because I don't have a not that I have a deductible, and because I also I had no pre-existing conditions that's not already covered by some other sort of organization, right? So, you know, I pull up and I could just get my insurance and stuff like that. It's not a problem, okay? It's not a problem. But a lot of you guys, you know, you don't have the type of insurance that's going to cover the kind of cancer that's going to show up on your lymph nodes and on your lungs and on, but that's what you're doing to folks when your cancer shows up on your back. You're putting a weight on their back. You're putting a weight on how people feel burdened around you and stuff like that. Come on now. Cancer is a chance for you guys to overcome a bad habit. You don't want to accept that. You just need to be better and be different. That's why certain bitches succumb to cancer. And some women, it doesn't even run in their families. And meet the women in their families. The women in their families, they're all honest and blunt. And sometimes they're aggressive. They're physically active. They don't get too overweight because they move around too much. They're happy. They know their worth. But that's the kind of people that in their family, cancer doesn't run in their family. It's not because they're genes, it's because of how they are every day. It's because of how they see the world, and then they share their knowledge, and that's how you treat them. So then your children die and you deserve it. So stop fucking crying about it all the time, trying to get Travis Scott to pay for your funeral. Pay for your own kid's funeral. Okay? Pay for your own. When I got arrested, my parents had to pay for all that shit out of pocket. They had to pay for all of that. And some cousins of mine, they helped and pitched in and stuff like that, and God bless them forever and ever. But my parents paid for everything, okay? Because their kid fucked up, and it's because they were telling me how to be kind to everybody. They taught me to be kind to everybody no matter what, and look where it got me, okay? And I made bad choices. I wasn't committed to what I came there for, and that's the number one reason why that happened to me, okay? And that's it, and that's how much I needed to be committed to what I came there for. But I fucking hated it there, and I should have been honest from the start. And that's it. But I can accept that, and I'm not sitting there being mad at myself and being mad at niggas for saying shit about sororities and stuff like that. Oh, what did you say? But how stupid do I look? Then I wouldn't have gotten over it, and I wouldn't be living the life I'm living now, because I'm living a totally different life when these girls do not keep on showing up on my YouTube channel. So from now till whenever, because I hope you guys never come back, okay? Stop coming around me. I'm gonna find a way that I don't pick up on these messages anymore. I always find a slithering way. I'm very Slytherin. I'm so Slytherin, it's not even funny. I'm just gonna find a new way to not ever contact and never ever deal with your message again, and build up a new crew of niggas that's on a higher vibration. Y'all are low vibrational as fuck. A lot of you guys are thinking about how much you don't matter, right? You don't fucking matter. About how much you don't appreciate yourself. You don't appreciate yourself. About how much you lie to yourself. A lot of you guys are also thinking about, somebody who, they're telling you the truth, but you're not believing it, right? So to you, they're telling you lies, right? And because you're not believing the truth that they're telling you, you're not having expansion in your life. And why are you thinking about this? You're thinking about how much, listen, you're thinking about how much you don't matter. And you know why? Because something else is getting ready to happen to other people's kids, right? Good. That's what happens when you fuck with me and mines. And then you're going to realize that you need to stop being fucking two-faced, okay? Something's going to happen to your kids. I don't care. Play around with me. You're going to end up like Devin Bowden. He thought it was funny to humiliate me every day, until one day when I was 11, Mr. Khan walked in and told me that his dad died right then and there. And then I realized what happens when niggas make fun of me. And then I realized I don't need to thwart niggas. That's when I stopped thwarting niggas. That's when, and I found out his dad, he died when they diagnosed me with scoliosis. That's when he walked in and said that. It was like a couple weeks later. He walked in and said, "Oh, Devin Bowden's dad died." Woo! Woo! And that's what happens when you think you're just gonna show up at school and make some little girl's life a nightmare just because you're jealous, just because you're insecure. Your daddy's gonna die, and then you're gonna be the one who's insecure. You're gonna realize that you're the only one who is insecure financially. I'm not worried about money, and even if my daddy died, I wouldn't be worried about money either. I'd probably worry less about money if that nigga died than if he was alive. Come on now, let's be honest. Come on now. So stop it. You just, a bunch of you, listen, something's getting ready to happen. Something's getting ready to happen. Thank you, God. Please decimate my enemies. But that's why I don't share like spell workings. I don't share none of my stuff really with you guys, because it's like, you guys are assholes. That's why I don't share it. I was like, should I share it? And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do it with my sis, because that's the only person that appreciates me, period. She's the only person that appreciates me. But I taught her how to sing. She has the voice of it. She always could sing, but sometimes you need help with the notes and stuff. I taught her how to fucking play with her throat. I had to bounce the notes in her throat and stuff like that. Yeah, she went to choir and stuff like that when she was in high school, but I laid that foundation, and she'll tell you any day. I fucking taught that bitch how to sing when I was 5. So it's like, bitch, I'm a prodigy, okay? It doesn't matter. But that's when I told Shauna K I'm a star, right? And I am a star. That's funny. I told Shauna K I'm a star. And then what happened? She got AIDS. She was scared. She was looking at me in my eyes. She was tearing up because she realized I was a star. And I knew. And I was fucking with her life. So it's like, I love bitches that bully me and never want to leave me alone. They think it's funny because that's the first time they ever had power. Because when they go home, their mother's boyfriends rape them and they don't care about them, you know? When they go home, They look in the mirror, they're so ugly and they know it. They're dealing with a boy who doesn't appreciate them, and they're dealing with fake friends. When they go home, they know that they're crazy. When they go home, they remember that they didn't take their bipolar medication. And that's so hard for them. But then they're disrespecting and picking on a girl who's got metal in her spine. So, girl, if you feel flawed, you're hanging out with somebody who feels just as flawed. In a way, I know I'm not perfect. So, but that's how I know it's your mental illness. Okay? That's how I know it's you're not going to get one over on somebody that's smart. Somebody that when you come into class, this is how I would be with Shauna K. She would walk into class and I hand her the book with all the notes in it. I did the homework and I went to practice. I ran practice, went home, did the homework, finished, wrote a booklet about it, bulleted it up. I could have typed it up if I had a laptop. I would have typed it up. I was just too young, and I handed it over to her, and that's how she repaid me. So when she got AIDS, what's the problem, honey? I paid for your life. I gave you everything you needed to graduate from school. Stupid sluts. Without me, you would have failed. You would have failed Geo and global and stuff like that. Stupid sluts. Wake up, right? A lot of you little girls, you like to be around girls that are not on your level. You like to be around women that are not on your level. And when they're sharing their truth, you like to decimate them. You like to thwart them. You like to stop them. You like to work against them. And you know what? Only your children, but there's a lot of wise women who live in Houston. And there's a lot of people that went to that festival. Only 300 of them were injured. How come? All right. So the oracle cards, you guys choose your spiritual path. That's what you're going to be doing. That's the current status of your love life. Choose your spiritual path. choose the path to God. Okay. Choose, nature and natural things and things that are real and, not bags and shoes and stuff. A lot of you guys are blocking in healing. You're blocking in temperance. You're blocking out balance and justice. That's why you're in a situation where you're not getting justice. That's why you're in a situation where you got so many hidden enemies. It's not even funny. And I'm just glad to tell you this. You had a lot of hidden enemies. A lot of you guys got a diagnosis about a disease. You got a virus and you're lying about it. This is a pathetic, shadowy crew of people. They're disgusting and low vibrational. They're exasperating and exhausting. These are the type of women that get strangled by men. Of course, I want to strangle them. So I know damn well that there's a lot of men around these women that they hang out with, that they think they're their friends, that want to kill them. And I just hope that one day that he's successful. I pray for that. I pray for that. I pray that one day the man who wants to strangle that type of broad, he's successful. And I actually hope he gets away with it. And that's how I feel. If you're going to come around me and bring your bullshit, I'm going to tell you how I feel. All right? So you guys are blocking out healing. You're blocking out, what's it called? Justice. You're not getting justice. That's what happens when you deal with married men. And then you guys, things are happening behind the scenes. You might be thinking that you're blocking what's going on behind the scenes. Some of you guys, you're working behind the scenes to thwart somebody else. And then you're surprised when somebody else is thwarting you. Okay? If you're working behind the scenes and snickering and whispering behind your friend's back to thwart a friend or some girl who wants to be your friend, then those girls that you're whispering with, they're plotting behind your back too. Okay? It's so annoying. It's so high school and pathetic and young and stupid. I really hope you ladies are not too old, and really hope you guys don't have children. All right. And lastly, you guys are dealing with a woman who is smart. She thinks for herself. This is a lady who is educated. She spent a lot of time reading and learning about stuff and teaching others. And as she taught, she learned stuff as well. Teachers learn while they're teaching. Stupid fuck. So don't think that it doesn't extend. But you know that. You probably don't know that because you don't think long enough. You don't move your face away from his sweaty penis long enough to think for yourself. And it's really disgusting and annoying. It's really disgusting being around women like that. Women like that, women like you are the epitome of desecration, of patheticness, of devalued, of sad excuse for a woman. Women like you are the worst thing that ever happened to society. Women like you are the reason why women were not allowed to vote. when they went back in the day, why women were not allowed to own property, why women were not allowed to, have their own money. It's because of women like you. That's why women couldn't have that. Because you don't understand that living outside in the world, you have to embrace masculine and feminine energy. And a part of masculine energy is trustworthiness. That is divine masculine energy, is trustworthiness. And you want to be outside living on your own, free to keep your own money, free to live your life without a man, but then you don't embody the basic necessity of trustworthiness. Trustworthiness not only protects others, but it mainly protects you, you stupid fucking slut. That you come around bitches that they will decimate you in 10 seconds. You come around women that are dangerous, women that can make it no matter what, and try to thwart them down. And you make them stronger. I hate dirty sluts like you. You bitches show up in my organization and you go to our Lenny and stuff and talk shit, and you pull up on me and tell me not to say nothing and then be upset when some 29-year-old wants nothing to do with you. But he's 29. If I could get a 62-year-old to be interested in me, you could get a 29-year-old to be interested in you because you're so much more beautiful than me and because you're white and skinny, right? So why isn't he interested in you? I bet you I could get that 29-year-old to be all up in my life, all up in my bed in 10 minutes. It's not that hard. Just be a woman. But you're not a fucking woman. You silence women who actually care about other women so that when you get AIDS or you get raped by the same guy, but this is the same guy. You chose him over your friends. You chose him over me. I'm not your friend. So what's the problem? Then just call it sex. But that you choose those men. You choose their view. You choose their validation. You choose you choose them over women who fucking care. And then you create more women who are savages. And they're not gonna ever be a savage like you. They're never gonna shack up with a married man. They're just going to be okay with hearing that you got murdered and hearing that they haven't found your killer yet. That's all you're creating, Cancer. You're just creating a bunch of women that are going to be fine with hearing that you got murdered, and they're going to be fine with hearing that they haven't caught your murderer yet. That's it. That's all you did. All you did was set yourself up to, when you die, people are going to be happy. Okay? Then you know that there's a few women who are going to be relieved because then their husband, he's going to have to at least go find another girl like you. And she has a few more months. And even though she's in a bad situation, but that's her situation. Why are you coming into her commitment? For all you know, she's struggling inside of herself with something else. And that's what's causing her to be with this man like this. Okay? Ugh. I don't even think I have any more to say. That's all. I'm working on it, you guys. Everybody else that's not in a bad situation, I'm working on not pulling up this collective no more. Okay? I'm working on it. I'm trying every day. I just keep on raising my vibration. I keep on doing what I do normally to pull up my vibration. It's normally very high, but for some reason on YouTube, it just wants to be low. On YouTube, the vibration wants to be this low. It just wants to. I don't know. It's never happened before. So you guys, that's what it is. That's what happens. If you're going to deal with married men, stop coming around me and wanting me to tell you bullshit, okay? You can go and walk around with no leg. I'm not going to help you do that. I'm not going to be your crutches. Fuck off. I walk on both legs with 11 rods. You could walk on both legs and nobody's cutting into your spine. So shut up about it already. Get over it and fucking get going and stuff like that. And it's not even, I'm not telling you to get over something that happened that violated you. You violated some girl's commitment. You were hanging out with her boyfriend. Why are you hanging out with people's boyfriends? I don't understand. If somebody says that this is my boyfriend, why are you hanging out with him? Why are you hanging out with him in this era of Me Too? These types of women go around and cry about how they were violated and all this extra stuff. And they run around even with Alyssa Milano, and God bless Alyssa Milano. I'll always love Alyssa Milano forever. But she's not a side piece type of broad. She's speaking about her experiences because that was genuinely wrong. But that's why when that happened, he fled to Europe. Told me, I'm in rehab. And when he came back, he still got jail time when he came back. He could have done as much therapy as he wanted to. He still got his jail time. He still had to mind his business in jail. That's what happened to him. And that's what happens when you fuck around with goddesses and actresses. Those actresses and models are goddesses. And they just need to realize that they were goddesses and they didn't deserve that crap. And eventually they got their power. And look at him now. He's in jail. It took time, but he's in jail. And that's the type of bitches that y'all want to be like Harvey Weinstein. Y'all the type of girls that y'all would be chasing after Harvey Weinstein and he would still be trying to rape women like me. And you would be so jealous. You would be so jealous of this type of woman, but it's like, The reason why he's still trying to chase us and rape us is because he wants to tear down our confidence, because we're too confident for him, because we know we're better than him. But he's not trying to rape you because he already knows that you don't have any confidence. He's gonna get no victor from that. He's not gonna get no victory from that. You just get raped by those dudes that are really dirty and have no mommies and give you diseases. Okay? None of those women got diseases. They didn't get nothing like that. Okay? And you want to be hanging out with Alyssa Milano. That's not your situation. You're a dirty slut. You were on drugs that you asked him to bring you, and you took it, and then you said yeah, and then he thought, oh yeah, she wanted to take drugs, so then she probably knows what's up, and then he just took his chance, and all of a sudden he raped you. You're a liar. Okay? That's what happens. I know what fucking happens in those houses. And sometimes it is rape, but that time it wasn't. Okay? And you know it. So stop it. Stop confusing everybody's head. Stop doing that. Oh, so she just said that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that to everybody. Stop getting YouTube involved before ad execs lose their children, before YouTube shuts down. My channel goes out of YouTube, something crazy is gonna fucking happen. Okay? I want to see what happens. But then you want to be upset when it, what's that place? At Travis Porter's concert, or whatever his name is, right? Travis Scott, right? At his concert, you want to be upset when niggas drop dead talking about, oh, there's not enough sympathy for the family. But then you want to sit there and push me to another limit and be like, oh, I want to see what she's gonna do. But that's the kind of people that you are, and that's why next time it'll be you. That's why I started being you guys. I started getting clipped up in your kids. It's gonna keep on being that way. If you're a narcissist, it'll be you. If you're a narcissist, it'll be parts of yourself that you can never get back. You know, it won't be like, oh, we can make a makeshift. We can make a makeshift vagina and heal up her vagina, and then maybe she could just be fine again. Nope. It'll be like, nope, that vagina. If they could get a new one and install it, fine. But this old one we got right now, it needs an upgrade, and we don't have the software for it or the hardware. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna be for you. Okay, you're not gonna fuck around with goddesses and pull off, I'm a goddess, right? You already know that, so stop it. A lot of people who've been here for a while, they know that I'm a goddess, and they just don't deal with that, and then it's not fair to them because they're not even getting their readings and stuff like that. That's not fair, and they actually support the channel. That's so stupid. So leave me alone. Ugh. It's so appalling. I'm like, I can't believe how these niggas showed up. I have been talking about their trash ass friends and their actual sorority sisters. Them dirty. They were supposed to be in them dirty bitches sororities. They wasn't supposed to. But that's what happens when you're fake. Oh yeah, you're so fake, begging me for a year and a half to come into my group. So rebirth and new beginnings, Cancer. You guys are having a new beginning. You guys are rebirthing yourself. And a lot of you guys have a dangerous pleasure. It literally is dangerous. It's a pleasure, but it's very dangerous. Okay. All right, so you guys, that's what I have for you.